John 4:142. The woman at the well ever felt invisible. Like you're walking through life under a midday sun. Alone, that's where we find Shani. Sychar was her town, but it wasn't home. Past choices whispered judgments. They built walls around her. So she came to Jacob's well when no one else would. High noon, sun blazing down. Just her, the dust, and the weight of it all. Then, a stranger, a Jewish man, resting there. Their eyes met. Now, Jews and Samaritans, they didn't mix, like oil and water, asking for a drink. That just wasn't done. Shani froze. You're Jewish, I'm Samaritan, a woman. Why ask me? You could hear the walls go up in her voice. But this man, he wasn't like the others. He spoke of living water, water that wouldn't just quench thirst for a day, but forever. Water for the soul. Shani was skeptical. Sure, you got nothing to draw with, mister. This well's deep. But something in his calm, the way he saw her, not just her jar, but her, it kept her listening. And then he touched the tender spot. Go call your husband. Ouch. 5 husbands, nowhere to belong. The shame washed over her again. She tried to dodge it, steering the talk towards religion. Where should we worship? Easier than facing the ache inside. He didn't shame her, didn't lecture. He met her right there in the mess. True worship, he said, isn't about mountains or temples. It's spirit and truth. God sees the heart. And then he said it, the words she'd maybe whispered in the dark. I know the Messiah is coming. The jar, the reason she came, it didn't matter anymore. That weight lifted, that thirst gone, replaced by a spring bubbling up inside her, living water. She ran back to the town that knew her worst, not hiding, not ashamed. Come, see a man who told me everything I ever did. Could he be the one? Imagine that the woman they avoided became their guide. Her transformation was the proof they couldn't ignore. They came, they saw, they listened, and they believed. Not just because of her story, but because they met him for themselves. He really is the Savior of the world, they said. Walls of prejudice crumbled by grace. An outcast became the first ambassador. From the hottest, loneliest hour came the deepest drink. Shani found more than water that day. She found acceptance, purpose, a spring of living water that changed everything. And maybe that's the invitation still open to anyone who feels parched, anyone carrying a weight, to come to the well just as you are and find the water that truly satisfies.